What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two idiots, one camera, and a review. I am Wilson. Next to me is the God of Thunder,
Mr. Berg.
And in this episode, we are reviewing this toy, Mr. Berg. I can tell you what this toy is.
What is this toy?
It is the Transform Dream Factory Oversized Revenge of the Fallen Starscream. You can tell that's obviously Starscream's head on the box.
I thought that was movie Megatron.
No. That's the box. We don't care about boxes.
It's a very nice artwork on that box.
Yeah.
It's very Ashley Wood.
We haven't done that bit in a while either because we stopped getting boxes. But
you stopped getting boxes.
I did. We're going to just start off with his jet mode, his alt mode.
And of course, you can tell his signature jet mode because movies.
Well, if you remember, Mr. Berg, of course I know you do, but for any viewers out there, in Revenge of the Fallen.
Is that the second one?
Yes. Starscream has these Cybertronian tattoos, as it's been called before. It's just Cybertronian paint and markings. You can see like letters here and all the weird, lines and everything. Why they decided to do that, I don't really know. I know there's an explanation for it in one of the prequel comics / sequels, Reign of Starscream. But this is done very well. I don't know if it's paint, tampo, sticker. It's not stickers, but I don't know the difference really, honestly, between paint and tampo, or sticker and tampo. But there's very straight lines on here. It looks really cool. I was very impressed when I got it out of the packaging. What do you think? How do you feel about the line work and everything? And what is it? Is it paint?
My guess, and I don't know the definition, is that it's tampo work.
Okay.
Which is whatever this is. It is definitely not stickers. I don't think it's paint. I don't understand it. Yeah. It's
highly detailed, better than anything you'll see on like the regular Hasbro toys.
For sure.
And if you look close, you can still see the actual regular Army plane markings, like on the side here. It says, it says the FF. This is the Raptor that they used for the movies, so that's cool. Looking here, you can see this like clear plastic, and you can see there's molded turbine engines in there.
Sure.
And then in the back. So overall, it's a good representation of the vehicle mode. It does resemble the Hasbro counterpart. It's big and it's fancy, and it's got a good heft to it.
It's very heavy.
Yeah, it's got some metal pieces in there for sure.
I like the cockpit.
Stable quality. Yeah, the cockpit's also got that transparent kind of stuff in there.
It's kind of weird how the inside of the cockpit is also transparent.
Well, once you get tattoos like that, that's what happens to your body. True story. All right, and then just to compare his vehicle size, we've got a couple of jets here. This is the official Hasbro Studio movie series Starscream. First movie, I believe. And this is the Black Mamba Oversized knockoff Nitro Zeus from Transformers 5. You remember that character, don't you?
I do.
Do you really?
No. I remember the name Nitro Zeus showing up in a video game like Scream.
Yeah.
And going, fuck, they last 2 minutes.
He's a good fit, obviously, with this guy. They go well together.
I'm saying that he's leader class.
He's probably a little bigger than that. A tad bigger than leader class, I would guess. And here he is in the robot mode. Screen accurate, right, Mr. Berg?
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. You remember.
I do, actually. I don't remember the tattoos because, honestly, the only reason I recognize this is because there's a shape of a tortilla chip. And I'm told that the tortilla chip robot is Starscream.
Dorito. Or tortilla, I guess. Yeah, we're not plugging any kind of food here, so we'll just say chip.
Flavored chip.
Cheese flavored
chip. In the shape of a triangle.
Yes. First of all, it's very much like the studio movie series in terms of a lot of its look and even its transformation. He's got neat little features on him. One is you can pull this down and he does a little transformation. I don't think mine works the way it's supposed to because
head moves.
Yeah, his head moves because he does have this mouth articulation. He can open his mouth. I can get it to just stay like that. So maybe that's part of the reason there's some kind of mechanism in there that's broken. But looking close up, there's still a lot of detail in his mouth, and there's some nice little paint work too on his head, in the eyes, and you got that blue there.
See, I don't think the eyes are painted. I think those are
You think those are like insert?
I think that's clear plastic and you put a light in his eyes.
Maybe. He does take batteries, and I can't remember if it's for like lights or if it's for sounds. I thought it was for sounds, but I could be wrong.
I could be wrong too. I'm just going with what my eyes tell me.
And I'd have to look, I'd have to know what I'm talking about, of course, but fuck that. He stands really well. You can get him in a lot of cool poses. Yes, you can. You can get him in great movie Starscream poses.
Well, that might be true.
Yeah. Okay.
Disagree to agree.
Each arm's got this little tab piece, and you pull it back. Pulling it back will cause
it to break.
Yeah, each arm has a hidden weapon. So that one's got missiles. You do this one, and
does it have a null ray?
Nope. No, but he's got a Gatling gun in there. I don't know if you remember this. He did not have a null ray in the movie.
Yeah, why would I want him to look like Starscream at all?
There's also paint in his forearm.
Forearm. There's some wire work painted. Yeah. Looks really nice.
There are actually soft parts in them for flexibility when moving. There's some rubber parts here. What I think is kind of cool is if you see down here, moving his arm makes that mechanic move out with it. And that's just kind of a cool little, I guess, attention to detail kind of thing. I don't know if they had to make it that way, but it kind of brings the...
I'm sure it's movie accurate.
It brings the thing to life a little bit more. Gold paint here, there's little silver touches and silver up here.
On the pistons, yeah.
So it looks pretty good overall. Again, here on the legs and stuff. And he's got nice little heft. We want to talk about articulation. He's got ratchets that we like a lot. So he's got some good ones in his arm. He gets this up and down. His wrist doesn't swivel, but they've given him finger articulation, unlike the other ones. His hands do move in and out like that. His head can twist. He can't look up or down. He unfortunately doesn't have a waist swivel because of transformation. There's a big fold out piece like that, and he just sits in. Also, he doesn't, this clicks in here, but there's no firm way that his upper torso connects to his
doesn't connect.
Yeah, yes. His upper torso doesn't connect anyway with his lower body, so he will come out up a bit like that. These wings back here, of course, move up and down and in and out, so you can pose it and get different kind of looks.
Don't forget his butterfly joints in his shoulders.
Oh, yes.
Due to transformation. So he can clap his hands.
Yay! He's got the great chicken legs. Ratchets there, ratchets there. His toes can actually spread out some. So you can get that. And then there's this little heel spur that helps him stand as well. And you got forward and backwards ratchets, nice sounding ones. And then a little softer ones out to the side, but they're there. This is what you kind of want from an oversized remade toy. For accessories, he comes with a few ones, and just like the Hasbro one, you have to fold his hand down like that, and he comes with his gun missile thing that plugs right into the hole, and it will work on either hand. And these pieces here are soft for whatever reason, because God forbid you stab yourself on this part as opposed to the missile part. But if you remember, I'm sure you do, Mr. Berg, multiple times he gets out his saw blade to cut things. This is something...
I remember in the 1986 movie when Hot Rod did that.
The studio movie series, the first one, the one that I had out earlier, did not come with this. It did come with this missile launcher piece, which I was very glad to see that they gave us the saw blade. I do now see that they are releasing a second studio movie series, Starscream, that is going to have the tattoos, and he somehow comes with a saw blade as well. I don't know if there's also the missile launcher. Just stick that right in the hole where the missile goes, and you got this awesome looking saw blade. He also has the jet engines that you see sometimes in the movie, and they plug into the holes back here. They can get movement like that in and out, so you can pose it and have it look in different ways. These pieces are flame effect pieces, and those come out and stick in there well.
Flame effect pieces.
Well, you know what? At least they gave them to you. It fits really well in there, and it looks good. You can get cool flying poses and everything like that. I really like that. Size comparison. Generic Chip Studio Series, the Weijing Optimus Prime movie version, and Black Mamba Nitro Zeus. Down to the bottom line, I'm giving this guy a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoy him. I was very, very impressed with his quality, and I have already had this company's figures. I have their Leadfoot, which is a knockoff, but he's not oversized, and they improved stuff on him. He's a very nice toy as well. But this guy, they really knocked it out of the park, I think. With the hands that look better, adding these things into the arms. I'm going to say adding, I'm pretty sure they probably weren't in any other version of the toy. I can't imagine. Maybe, who knows. But they also gave me the saw blade. A few negatives are lack of waist swivel, and also, again, the thing not tabbing in real well. There are pieces on here that don't fit together that should have, like this piece doesn't. There's no way that it really connects to the back piece. That's the only way you ever really stop stuff from coming apart, is moving other pieces to hold those pieces in place. The other thing is this, this would be cool, hey, yeah, if it worked. I don't need it, but I do like the mouth articulation, and I guess since mine's broken, the positive of it is that he can keep his mouth open. Maybe the other one, maybe when it works, you can't. I don't know. But I like this a lot. I'm very happy to see. Very happy with the heft of them and the quality. Because I was disappointed a bit in this version of them. A lot. A good deal.
It's like a knockoff fucking General Grievous.
Yeah. I was disappointed with this, just in the accessories and, just the way he is. That I was glad to see that if you like movie Starscream, it is possible to get a very, very good toy of him. Solid 4 out of 5. On a good day, he's a 4.5. Lay it on thick. We're going to end on a sad note, this review.
To be true to myself, I can't give this guy what I want. He is a 3 out of 5 hammers. For what he is supposed to represent, he represents it really well. I have major issues with his backpack floppiness. Mm-hmm. I don't think he tabs together all that well in spots. I hate that he doesn't have swivel wrists. That drives me crazy. I hated this design in 2007. I hate it even more after seeing this toy. I hate this toy. It's such an awful, ugly looking piece of crap, but it's accurate to what the source...
You hate it because it looks like the design that you hate, correct? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, but okay. I hate that design even more now seeing this toy.
In like a third dimension.
Because this is the first time that I can actually look at it without my eyes hurting Michael Bay and all you people who are like, oh, I love 8,000 tiny little pixels and all that shit. No, this looks like a hunk of poo. But... he doesn't have rocker ankles. He really, really needs rocker ankles.
Probably, yeah.
His backpack is atrocious. His head looks smushed. Like the picture on the box, his head's much wider. I don't care for the arm articulation.
You're just so conflicted with yourself because you hate to give a good score to something that visually is unappealing to you.
The more I look at it, it looks like they took a plane crash and went, yeah, can you articulate that? Put some legs on. Just turn the... Yeah. You know what? We haven't seen enough triangle toys. Yeah. Let's make him... Oh, my God. This thing's just such a hunk of... God, it looks so terrible. But it's really well done terrible.
Much like this review. It's so well done terrible. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe our channel. And please check out the other reviews that we have and our other content. If you got $1 to spend, please visit patreon.com/ShockandAwedToyReviews, where you can check out and donate for whatever your budget allows if you're interested. And you get extra things like exclusive reviews, extra footage. You can check it all out there. All the social media stuff in the show notes. That's the end of this review. We're gonna kick it like a pregnant girlfriend.